Today is August 10th, and the Yankees have lost a series to the Astros.
Like, not even a surprise anymore.
Good news. Your October just became free.
Let's recap the sad. How much more can we take? As the loss column grows, try to enjoy the show. It's time for Talkin Yanks.
Thank you very much for joining us today. My name is Jimmy. I've got Joe's McFly with me and producer BBD. We're in the owner's suite at our warehouse in Jersey City. Jake was enjoying his annual fantasy draft golf outing. I think there was a blip when Devin blew game one where he said it's not that enjoyable anymore. The show is brought to you by SeatGeek, where you can use code YANKS2025.
Yanks 2025.
25. If you want to buy tickets. Joe's and I, we're going to do the front half of the show a little different. We're just going to do State of the Union as we talk about these games. And we'll do awards at the back end because the show's a show. There's two big realizations. Not one isn't a realization. It's more of just like a confirmation. And then there's a realization we have to get to. But first, Joe's, how are you?
All right. I mean, we just finished our floorball weekend. You guys won't see that till September, I believe.
Premiere September 21st.
Yeah. So hopefully you guys enjoy that. I'm wearing, if you guys are not on YouTube, the YouTube app right now, you guys see me with a green hat. Feel free to check out the YouTube. I have a jackass on my hat because I feel like an ass I'm feeling like maybe I was the last person to realize this team maybe is not going to make the playoffs. And that's how I feel right now, Jim. It's kind of like a sad realization. The Yankees have, at this point, more in common with the worst teams in the league than what they do with the best teams in the league through periods of time, which that just tells me you are a bad team.
I thought I had that realization a couple weeks ago or a couple series ago where I said to you guys, like when I was bummed out before the trade deadline did a little bit to get me going. Like we were excited. I will eat that. We look like fools now. I mean, this was a funeral. They may not be 2023 and be more 2021 where they make the wild card as the third team. They're doing nothing in the postseason, like nothing in the postseason. This team is bad, man. I mean,
it's not a good vibe.
Old Timers Day.
That's tough for them.
And all the players were just kind of shitting on the team. Need more spunk, need more urgency. O'Neal is straight up being rude on the broadcast. Not straight up, but if you read between the lines, it's like, you know, he's like, and you just get that ticking feeling that it's going to go south.
Yeah.
And everything always does go south.
Everything goes south.
To me, I got so mad over the Devin Williams one in game one.
Man.
Well, actually, wait. I got so mad when he did it the day before that.
Yes.
Or not. And then he did it again. I'm talking about Boone, not Devin, or both.
Yes.
Both of them.
Both.
Like yesterday when they gave the game back in the 8th and it was tied. And then today, it's more of like a calm has come over me. Because I've just like, okay. The show's different. How we treat the games is different. This team is not nothing. This team is nothing.
Yeah. It's sad. I mean, today's game, and Devin Williams came up, and he was, and I feel like the way that he was utilized today in today's game, which we'll talk about, where he came up down 4, and he pitched well. I felt like, why did it take so long to get here? I don't know how much we needed to see, Jim, of the same movie to think, hey, I'm still getting jump scares in the same spot.
I mean,
What are we doing?
dude, I don't know. I don't know how you do that. How do you remove someone from a closer role but still pitch him in the most high leverage outs consistently? That was unbelievable. He spiked the first ball. He just kind of like looked sad.
Yes.
Then one got absolutely roped. Rosario gets hurt on it, and then the homer later. That is insane. It's rude to Devin. It's like, and I heard Kay getting on him on his radio show saying, because Boone's excuse was,
the Tim Hill thing.
Well, he said Mark Leiter Jr. just coming back. Was that this game or was that the other game? That was the other game.
this game.
That was that first game. Leiter was. They're trying to stay away from him. I think. Looking at it, I was like, I think it would have been 3 out of 4 immediately coming back. I guess that's the justification for. Well,
a high leverage just coming back. He said something, but it doesn't make sense. Like Case said it, and everyone I saw people saying this. Well, you brought Nestor in the World Series. Like in a way, bringing Nestor in off the IL in the World Series and high leverage was bad. We all agree. That the truth behind that is he burnt Weaver and Clay and Canely too early in that game.
Yeah.
And left himself no options. But that would be growth, right? Like we all agree that was bad. I don't like that rationale of holding something against someone. Well, you did that in the World Series. It's like, yeah, well, you guys were mad at me that I did that in the World Series.
Yeah.
So I changed. But Tim Hill hadn't pitched in forever. And he's like, I don't like those matchups, right? You asked me, what would you rather, Tim Hill? I was like, anyone but Devin in that situation. I'd rather Jazz pitch. Devin
Williams is like the second worst reliever in all of baseball right now. I think it's, I seen a tweet from Katie Sharp. I think it's Jorge Alcala from what team? Jorge Alcala is like the worst reliever. And it's Devin Williams. And I'm like, I'd rather Tim Hill there against every righty in the world. It just felt, I don't know, he's not matchup situation right now. His is a mental game. He needs to get maybe some success in low leverage spots. But I don't know. I'm not the manager of the Yankees. I don't know anything. But I was mad at Boone.
Gave him low leverage today. Looked good.
Yes, he looked good. He looked awesome.
Dude, I was mad, obviously, but it was a little bit more like it. This obviously, I don't think this for real, but I don't know how to describe the feeling more. I was like, oh, are we being like sabotaged? Like, are we being torn apart from within? You know what I mean?
Yes.
Like it was one of those. What's that old memes? Like, how could you have done this?
Right. Again.
Yeah.
Again. And again.
But I have no understanding besides you're trying to tear us apart from within.
Yeah.
or like Boone is like trying to tell like it almost, this is such fan fiction.
Yes.
I do not know this. I'm just trying to wrap my head about how you would put Devin in. So my thinking is if I had to like write a movie about it, it would be like Boone never wanted Devin to be the closer after the trade deadline, but someone told him he had to.
So he kept throwing him out there.
And Boone was like, instead of doing the best to win the team, I'm going to fucking, and again, this is fan fiction, I'm going to make you wear it, that you were wrong. Boy, what other reason besides self-sabotage could you do that? You know what? It's toxic positivity.
Yeah.
That's what I read someone sum up the Yankees as.
You don't even hear it used in that sense, but yeah, it is toxic positivity.
To be like, don't worry, kid. We still believe in you. Just go out there and be you. That's toxic positivity.
I'm out on that. I'm just out on that. I don't like toxic positivity. I don't like, too much positivity in negative moments. I think it's cool to like kind of sit in the negative a little bit and then learn from it and then maybe not make the same mistakes so many times. And I felt the same way you did, Jim. Like yesterday, Friday's game when we lost, I felt like you're being mean to Devin now. They're booing him. They're at home. It's the Astros. The Yankees want to boo when the Astros come in. Who are they going to boo at? Altuve and maybe you if you mess up the game. It felt mean.
Felt mean, dude. It felt mean. And today's episode is sponsored by Lids, the home of headwear. They are now your one-stop shop for all things Topps, too, with Topps Chrome in lid stores now. So if you're a hardcore collector looking for the hobby box or just casual trading card fan looking for the value box, you can find them at your local lid store. And if you want a little more juice than the value box but don't want to commit to a hobby box, now you can also find the Topps Chrome Mega Box in stores on Wednesday, August 6th, which has already happened, featuring 10 parallels per box. If you have a time machine, this is of note. You can also use code JOHNBOY in stores to get an Access Pass premium membership for free with any purchase of a Topps Chrome baseball box. Thank you very much. Use code JOHNBOY in store to get your APP membership today. Game 2, they win. Did it move you at all? Grisham, the big sleep, hits the home run down to their last out. Well, not down to their last out because it was a tie game, but down to their last out. Yeah. Did that make you have any feelings?
I was happy about Grisham. I was happy about let me be very careful with. I was happy with the pitching for the most part. I wasn't happy with the errors we looked at, but I was cool. I mean, Luis Gil pitched well, like that. He finally got a Yankee. I mean, a Yankee pitcher, starting pitcher, has finally gotten an out since Warren did it back in like what feels like May at this point. But a Yankee pitcher has finally done it, and it felt good. It felt good having that. I thought it would lead to like maybe another starter doing that, and it didn't. But, it just feels like, and I feel like Boone says it after every game, we're a little tight back there because our starter went 5, like getting a 6-inning start from a Yankee right now feels like I wish I had that.
Man, they've been bad. The starting pitching is, they've been like what the Mets were doing at the start of the season. Like, that's the best version. Like 5 and that wasn't supposed to be a shots fired at the Mets. It's not. It's just a reference. Like 5-2. That's like the best we're getting. That's not that good.
To be happy that we finally got 1 out in the 6th inning is kind of wild from a starter.
Yeah, I feel good for Trent.
Yes,
but the sloppy play. It was Doval. And then it was, and it's a pitcher throwing a second that happens all the time. It's all the time in the world, and he just came here. And then it was 2 guys advancing behind the throw home from Dominguez, which you want him throwing it home.
Yes.
I guess you want him hitting the cutoff man because McMahon tried to jump for that and missed it, I believe, and he would have had him at second. Doval was backing up really close to Rice. Rice, went to go get it, but realized he might get run into by the runner if he does. So then he kind of backed out, and that looked weird. And both trail runners move up, and then they walk Correa, and then they walk in another run. So it was like, you go to Bednar right there, bring him in, bases loaded, 1 out. He walks in a run.
Yeah.
And then he gets out of the rest of the way, going to kill his arm.
I like Bednar.
Weaver looked amazing.
Yes.
I don't know if he threw enough pitches or if he was available to go more. But it was just like sloppy to the point where Paul O'Neill and Kay were like, this is the feeling.
Do you think the Yankees in that dugout have a feeling of like, here we go again, it's going to happen? Like, it's like, when is the shoe going to drop at some point? As a fan, I'm looking at that as like, I think Andy Pettit mentioned that in the radio broadcast. He was just like, I feel for these guys, man, but sometimes it's just, you're just going through it and you feel like it's, hey, this is what's happening. You just want like a good feeling happening, which is why the Trent Grisham homer happening, he thought it was going to lead to other things. And I don't know. Astros had other ideas because they're a good team. Sometimes they were struggling too coming into this.
Yeah,
Astros were like struggling.
Well, we're a get right team.
Yeah,
that's why. That's why. I mean, if you're thinking along the same lines as what Boone vocalized in the post game today, like we're going to get rolling and we're going to go. The math is really bad. The math on the Yankees is really bad.
not many.
In their last 44 games, they are 19-25. In their last 44 games, they're 19-25. If they stay on that pace and remain 19-25 in their next 44 games, which is the end of the season, they will be an 81-win ball club. That, my friends, is below 500 on the season. Something they haven't done in forever. They have a lighter schedule. I don't know. I don't think they're going to do that, but I don't want. Why not? If they want to get to 85 wins, they have to be 23-21. I can
2 games over 500. Could you get behind that? You think?
No, dude.
You don't think? I don't think so either.
This is
I really honestly don't think that.
This season isn't unless they go on a miraculous run and go through the playoffs and win the World Series, which I don't see happening. This season isn't like an abject failure. You have the payroll. You went in at the deadline. You got the acquisitions you got. Cody Bellinger's been pretty good. Goldie's been doing what he's supposed to be doing. Freed.
Man's been good defensively. Hasn't been slugging.
It's just the whole fucking
the vibe is just
culture
horrible.
of the team.
Yeah.
So if they want to get 90 wins, they got to go 28-16.
They have the schedule to do it because,
but they are the get right schedule.
They are a part of the get right schedule. I didn't put on my tweet yet, which I keep retweeting the tweet of the remaining schedule for the Yankees. They still got 7 against the Twins, who sold 11 Major League Baseball players, but they're hot right now. 3 versus the Nationals, 7 versus the Orioles, 7 versus the White Sox, 2 Tampa, who's playing bad, and 3 Cardinals. So let's see. And you got a Red Sox series in there, Toronto series in there. I hope it works out, man. I just do. And I'm going to watch every game because I'm a fan anyway, and I'm going to still root for the team, all that stuff. But today was the day that I honestly felt like, and I hope I have egg on my face. I really do.
You won't unless you just eat sloppily.
I feel like the Yankees, like this is like the Astros coming into your house again and now doing this to you. When you've actually beat them in the regular season in the past couple of years, you lose to them. They're now the Yankees are now this get right team. All these other teams with losing schedules are now playing spoiler on the Yankees. The Guardians are right behind them. I don't know. Actually, technically they're ahead of them, right? Right now, Beeves? They were losing, but
I think at this second they're tied at least by games back.
We'll see. Doesn't matter, right?
Yeah, game 3 pretty much like just nothing. This game, just like that's what like they're empty.
They're getting no hit.
I mean, first pitch fastball to Altuve in the first inning, like that's crazy pitching decision by Max Fried.
I don't know. That's like what he does.
That's crazy pitching to Altuve there.
Top of the zone too. Exactly.
Of course. With 94, like that's not enough. I mean, you saw Pena ambush Heel with the home run the game before. Heel does a good job settling down after that, but it's like, what are we doing? Nothing is done right.
Man, Fried's end to the season is not.
No.
It's trailing kind of bad. And I really do think that the defense affected a lot of the pitchers, the starters. The beginning of the year, I feel like the starters were all right. And then they started tailing off. The defense made them throw so many more pitches. It's not an excuse for them, but it's just it's always this compound effect, man. Like, bad defense leads to this, more pitches, shorter outings, more from your bullpen. Bullpen's gas. Starters are going shorter out. It's like more pressure on the starter next start to feel like, all right, I gotta now take this, relay race and maybe go further, and they're making dumb pitches, and that's what it is.
Cleveland did lose their game in Chicago today to answer your question. So Yankees remain a half game up. We're the best.
Where would they go? Where would they go?
As of this moment, they would face the worst division winner, which is the Houston Astros in Houston.
In Houston for 3 games. I mean, talk about ultimate, like, if you're rooting for the organization to see their faults, would you rather them miss the playoffs or go Miss the playoffs. That's the answer because they consider 2021 a success. Right. Miss the playoffs. But if they go there, I mean, they're
I mean, Yankees missed the playoffs after their start. You got to look into massive changes, but that's not a conversation for now.
Do you have DraftKings? What are the odds on? What are the odds on the Yankees making the playoffs right now?
Let's see. I would guess because they currently hold a position and they're the Yankees, so people bet on them a lot. It's probably good odds, but let's see. MLB. Playoffs.
Aaron Boone's saying this here that I wholeheartedly believe. Is that just blind faith at this point?
It's just nonsense. Dude.
It's blind faith.
He's not gonna say that when he's talking to us.
No, I mean, I don't think he's. I don't know. Blind faith.
Explain it further because I cut off the context of the quote you're talking about.
I'm thinking because he said, I wholeheartedly believe that the Yankees will turn around their season. When it does, then you start to really build that next layer of confidence. So the team is obviously has low confidence right now, but it just feels to me, Jimmy, like this quote, there's nothing he's basing that on. It's just literal blind faith, a paper mache house of cards, if anything.
Yeah, I do think it's empty what he's saying right now, and he kind of knows it. I mean, you saw him talk to us last week.
What do you got to say?
But I think this game, the errors, the bad, like even in this game, it was a barrage of errors and like circus clown, like they're a laughing stock, dude. They are a laughing stock.
Yeah.
I hate to say the if George words, but like, whoa.
Oh no, things would have changed.
Yeah, I know, but it's such a tired thing to say at this point. Like, but dude, like they are a laughing stock. Every time they make a bad play, it gets plastered everywhere. Even nice reporters are like going like crazy on them. Yeah. Like, you get Bolin joined foul territory talking about how when Didi came back when Didi rehabbed with the minors, he told the guys in the majors, you won't believe what they're doing in the minors. And we've talked to umpteen minor leaguers and been like, all we did was exit velo. All they do is give you your metrics on your like exit velo. We were talking to someone recently and they're like, we never did situational baseball. We never did.
That's tough.
We never did situational hitting. It was just as hard as you can. Bolin's saying that. I mean, Joel Sherman's going crazy. Joel Sherman's going crazy.
Yeah, he is.
Heyman's going nuts.
Heyman's going apeshit on the Yankees. My God.
Saying the stuff that we've been like saying, they've been saying it too, but now it's just louder and louder. You got Pettit on the broadcast, subtly throwing shots. You got O'Neill and Jorge all being like everyone. It is open season, and the Yankees, like Cashman and Boone, are gonna. The last time this happened, whenever you're the Yankees, like it's gonna be louder, which is true, but it's true.
It is true. It's true. You can't hide from the fact. You can't say this is something that we're just fabricating or whatever. I mean, it's right in front of us. The Yankees, the way that they've trailed off, they had that amazing start, really good start where they were, tops of the league. They had the run differential. They were really good. And the way that they've tailed off has been unlike any other Yankee team I've really seen.
They just got so unserious. They thought the division was theirs again.
It's almost like they took like the regular season almost like a joke.
They took when they moved DJ to second, they put Jazz at third, and that was like the downfall.
Yes.
They didn't remove They didn't remove
Williams
from gave him the closer role back when Weaver got hurt. Even when
Weaver came back.
But Weaver wasn't good for a couple starts. They rushed him back, it seemed like. But like the Jazz and the DJ stuff, and they just never made moves. They made moves like they had time. And they denied it like the media was making shit up. Like it's louder than it should be. Like this isn't who we are. We expect to get back to our first for so long that now they just have to eat it and be like, yeah, this is who we are. Yeah. It's like, well, get It's like when Rizzo got concussed and like everyone was like, I checked for a concussion. And they're like, no, like we already checked. And we're like, check. And then like 3 months later, they were like, you know what? Maybe we should. And he was concussed. It's like, that's the same story, like the timeline here. It's like, guys, you should maybe clean this up. You're really bad. Nah, we're not that bad. No, it's just a couple things when it's loud. No, you should really clean it up. It's really bad. And now it's like, you didn't clean it up.
A lot of empty seats today, Jim. A lot of empty seats today.
They are a laughing stock. Yes, a lot of empty seats and a lot of help needed, which is great because this show is sponsored by BetterHelp. These days, it feels like there's advice for everything: cold plunges, gratitude journals, screen detoxes. But how do you know what actually works for you? With over 30,000 therapists, BetterHelp is the world's largest online therapy platform, having served over 5 million people globally. And it works with an app store rating of 4.9 out of 5 based on over 1.7 million client reviews. It's convenient too. You can join a session with a therapist at the click of a button, helping you fit therapy into your busy life. Plus, switch therapists anytime. As the largest online therapy provider in the world, BetterHelp can provide access to mental health professionals with a diverse variety of expertise. So talk it out with BetterHelp. Our listeners get 10% off their first month at BetterHelp.com/Yanks. That's BetterHelp, HELP.com/Yanks. All right. Anything else you want to do before awards?
No. Yanks just stink, man.
Okay.
Sucks this kind of team there. It's funny. Me and Carabas had that fun back and forth at the All-Star. And he said, oh, Yankees are going to win 76 games. Dude. I don't know. Oh, boy. I said, that's not possible. The Yankees are going to, like, even if they're struggling, like, I was like, when's the last time the Yankees won 76 games? They'd have to go on a historically horrible run here, but could we put that by them? They have 65.
Doesn't feel like they're
62 wins right now.
Doesn't feel like they're close to ending.
So what, 76?
76 wins. Like, that would be bad. That would be someone's gone before that. How about that? I don't think that's happening.
Well, what would their record need to be?
76 and
14 and 30.
Oh shit!
It's awfully similar to what they just did.
They just went 19 and 20 in their last 44.
Well, there it
is.
is.
That is different.
All right. Awards. We'll give out our damn prides. Pride of the Yankees is brought to you by DraftKings. Use code Yanks when you sign with DraftKings Sportsbook. Joe's, you get to go first because Jake gets to go first.
Pride of the Yankees.
Pride of the Yankees.
Pride of the Yankees.
Yeah.
Pride of the Yankees. Who made me proud? I think, honestly, Trent Grisham made me really proud. Hitting that homer, he had 3 hits on that day. That was a big hit for him as well. This is a tweet that I seen here from Katie. She said, 16 of Trent Grisham's 21 home runs have either tied or given the team the lead. That's the highest percentage amongst all players with 10-plus homers. That's pretty awesome.
Say that again.
Trent Grisham, 16 out of his 21 homers have either tied or given the Yankees the lead.
Oh, yes.
And that's the highest percentage amongst, which is 76%. Highest percentage amongst players with 10-plus homers.
And Boone just straight up using our nicknames for him. I love it. The Big Sleep. Senior Sleep.
Looking like Mario, Super Mario after the game, too. That shit was awesome. I love that.
I wish he was coming back? I don't know.
I like his vibe. I mean, I like his
energy.
I like his vibe. At first, I'm like, he's sleepy, but I'm like, I like it. You're allowed to be sleepy.
It's a good pride.
It's a good pride.
It is a good pride. You know what? I didn't even look at the stats. Let me see if there's like someone I'm supposed to not. Oh, I have mine.
Who you got?
My pride of the Yankees is going to Giancarlo Stanton.
Yes.
Offensive numbers are great. Walked a bunch, 2 hits. Got 3 balls in right field. Caught one normal. The other one got too close to right field. It hit the wall and bounced in the middle, but no damage was done. But it was bad. It was bad. Yes. Nice throw home. Nice throw to home plate. But more importantly, I'm not really talking about the results here defensively, but just he's like, okay, I'll go do it. Haven't in 2 years. The last time he played was in 2023, right? He played left field in Fenway in 2024 at one point or something like that.
And Carlo's been a very good Yankee.
Yeah. He drove in 2 key runs.
Yeah.
Clutch hitting. And getting playing time taken away from him because of nothing. So
he also made it, just telling Boone, hey, I'm able to play, or at least try. It's pretty cool because he made a nice throw from right field.
Was a good throw.
We don't know what's going to happen with, and I'll be honest, if the Yankees, I'll say this right now, Yankees are falling out of this quick, I think you need to shut down Judge.
Yep.
Like, the more losses that start to pile up, you got to shut down Judge so that you can have him and Cole next year. I'm not going to risk something happening or whatever. He gets back out on the field. That I'm done with. So, yeah, I'll put that out there. But, yeah, Giancarlo's been awesome.
Now, after Pride of the Yankees, we give out Yankee MFer.
Yeah, I said that. I know what my Yankee MFer is.
You do?
Yeah, I mean.
Who it be, Joes?
I wanted to write down Devin Williams here.
Oh.
But I want to Devin Williams is in that spot because Aaron Boone is there. Do you guys give it to Aaron Boone?
He's got
It like has happened that managers have gotten it, but it is.
I'm going to give it to Devin Williams, but Boone.
You can do that. I think we've done it before.
I'll give it Boone.
If in your heart it's Boone, it can go to Boone.
In my heart of hearts, in my mind's mind, it's Boone because you're putting this guy in a mean spot. Like he should be how he came in today. Until is there anything else that he can do the rest of this year for you to like not think that way? And are the Yankees taking into consideration he's going to be a free agent and they want to put him out there and end the season right for him? Like I don't particularly care about that. I don't really care. So if that's what they're doing, I don't like that. But like I mentioned earlier, he's been one of the second worst reliever in all of baseball.
Now, who's the worst?
It's Alcala from. I gotta find out where that kid's from.
You twin?
Yeah.
Okay, so in 2021, Boone got double MFer. Me and Jake both gave it to Boone.
He must have had a bad one. Let's see what it was. Yeah. So, I'm down to give it to Boone there, but I think it is, Jorge Alaka.
And Jake gave it to Boone in 2020 one time.
2018, he got it a lot. It seems like it was often paired with the person that's like the reason he's getting it.
Okay, see? So you can do that, Joes.
Yes.
It's since 2018.
So I'm pairing
2018, it happened a lot.
Devin Williams for just sucking.
Oh, my goodness. This was like a common thing that I did in 2018.
And Aaron Boone for putting him in the spot. Again, and saying that there's no options. They don't want to put Tim Hill in there because of the righties, which, hey, I fully understand, but this is Devin Williams right now. Until he
the
turns
options
something
were
around.
the options.
The options were the options?
Devin Williams is out.
Yeah, he's out.
You're out. 2018, Boone got MFer like every other series, it seems like.
And that team won 100 games.
Look, second series of the season, I gave mine to Aaron Boone and Jonathan Holder. The next series, the two MFers were, I gave it to Jonathan Holder and Jake gave it to Aaron Boone. And then it was Boone and Boone and Dellin Betances. I gave it to him, and then I gave it to Boone and Dellin Betances a couple weeks later. Jake gave it to Boone and Tyler Austin. Against the Tigers, I gave it to Boone and Brian Cashman.
Mm-hmm.
Whoa.
And then look at this stretch from me. Boone and Chase and Shreve. Next episode, Chase and Shreve. Next episode, Boone and Chase and Shreve. Next episode, Chase and Shreve.
You hated Jason Street.
They traded him for Luke Voigt.
You didn't like that ball that
Maybe
he would
sand.
throw. What was it called? That it was like a changeup or something that he would throw. It's like a split change, right?
Yeah, you know, it got good. He got better when it was with the Mets. But all right. Well, damn.
Wow.
So I got to give out an MFer now.
Yeah.
Boone and Devin are kind of out.
Oh, dude, I will go Fried.
Thanks.
Yeah, Fried's back end is looking bad now. I wonder what's going on.
Yeah, I'm not sure.
Like, not if I believe it or not, but I wonder when he talks honestly about it, what he sums it up as. You know, be it something benignly like, I'm not looking for an excuse for someone to get angry over. I honestly wonder what's going on. Like, would he say
He was so good.
Would he say fatigue?
Could be.
Would he say there's been something nagging? Would he say just like people change their mix? Like
Just a couple different. Like he had the blister for a couple weeks that he dealt with.
like a couple years from now,
that's not all of it.
I'd be interested to know what honestly how he puts it together. Of like, you know, the reasoning why, because it's been a rough go.
I believe the stat I got onto our sheet was since July 1st, including today, it's a 6 ERA.
Wow.
Which
Might be July
break, and they skipped him once.
July
but
20th. Yeah. So yeah, Fried gets mine. I don't know if that might be his first one of the year.
I would guess it is. We'll get into it.
All right. Well, that was the first two awards. Now it's time for regular awards, which are brought to you by DraftKings. All-Star break is behind us. Playoff chase is heating up. As the race begins, we all start to scoreboard watch, and every game is packed with more and more drama. Are the Yankees going to make the postseason? What are the odds? You might have a good line there. There's no better time to jump in with our partners at DraftKings Sportsbook. Right now, new customers who bet just $5 get $200 in bonus bets instantly. Download DraftKings Sportsbook app now. New customers use our promo code JMBaseball and bet just $5 in any wager and get $200 in bonus bets instantly. That's promo code JMBaseball only at DraftKings Sportsbook. Joe, you get to give out the first award.
Yes. My first award will be filling up the role.
Filling up the roll?
Yes.
Now, is that roll
Like a jelly donut?
No.
Yeah. Or is that
Role,
roll
like-
like
Role player, role.
okay.
Are you going to try to give this to like Jose Caballero right now?
No.
McMahon.
No. I'm going to give it to Yeri de los Santos.
Ooh.
I like Yeri. I do. I feel like every time he's come up, I feel like he's done the job. Since this recent time that he's come up, where are we? Yeah, there we go. This recent time he came up in, July 26th? And then he got sent back down. He's up and down. And the Yankees just continue to kind of play with him all over the place. But I have him here from June 7th. I mean, it's about his last 9 games, 9 appearances. He's got a .57 ERA with the Yanks. I like that. If you want to go more recent, then I will go here. I mean, he's not having crazy appearances, but I like what he's done for the Yanks in filling up those middle relief roles. The Yankees have not had guys just soaking up innings from the starting pitching position, so he's kind of doing it for them, man. Like 1.17 ERA in the last 7 2/3. That's good. That's valuable to me. He's giving the Yankees chances to win or come back in games. Most likely coming back because I feel like the Yankees are trailing almost all the time.
Across his last 3 appearances, he's thrown 4.1.
Yeah.
Scoreless.
Yeah.
Escaping.
And he looked good. He looked good
escaping
on
bases
set.
loaded.
Yes.
He throws hard.
He throws hard.
Speaking of, that's the name of my next award.
Speaking of.
Yeah. Award. There's context.
Okay.
It's what we were just speaking of. So there's a big hint.
Okay. Let's do what we were just talking about. Do you want to go Luis Hill?
Yes, congratulations, you win. I will be talking about Luis Heel.
He took my Luis Heel award away. I had one called Be the Ruler for him.
It was my oh, that's pretty good. No, yeah, mine is speaking of, because hard velo, Luis Heel sat at 96 miles per hour, his velo. And we need some flamethrowers, you know? We really need some heat. He gives up the leadoff home run, settles down, retires after the giving up the leadoff home run, retires 9 straight. His next 9 batters got out, struck out the side in the second inning, pitch into the 6th, as you have noted. Mixed up his pitches a ton. He had the changeup working, especially to lefties. I threw it 3 times to lefties and got weak contact. I mean, what am I looking at? To righties, maybe? What was I? Oh, yeah. 60% whiff rate on the changeup to righties from Heel.
He looks so much better this outing. I was just even looking back after watching that game and just seeing, you've just more in control of the zone, a lot less walks. I think he had 4 walks. His previous outing before that, 1 walk here, 7 Ks. That's the rookie of the year, man. Be the ruler.
Boone said, he was able to escape some of the 3-ball counts, which is good.
Okay, good.
But yeah, I mean, good for Luis Hill and some velo on the mound. Work yourself into next year.
Yeah. Are we talking about next year? Just like is that going to be
just like this? They've done that. They don't deserve anything more.
Yeah. Tough.
Okay, what do you got now?
My next award is You're Feeding the Narrative.
We are?
You're Feeding the Narrative.
Dominguez.
No. That's a good guess, though. Jazz. Since the All-Star break has been brutal. The narrative of the home run derby thing, and then you come out of the break like this. Pop, what is this?
Have all their All-Stars been brutal in the second half?
I think that I'm not sure. Well, I'm not even saying All-Star. I'm just saying home run derby.
Well, but I'm saying, can we include Judge and Fried?
Oh,
yeah, Judge hasn't.
Oh, Fried
it was hurt and then not good since coming back from that so far.
Technically, Judge's numbers since the All-Star break are still good.
Yes,
because whatever he did in that Atlanta series and the next one, we're good. He's got a 1 OPS.
He got like 3 series.
Wasting one of Judge's best years ever, man. Jazz batting 197.
Rodon.
Oh, wait, never mind. Dude, never mind what I said was wrong. That was since the start of July. Let me check this out. No, Judge's stats are awful since the All-Star break. Obviously, he got injured. He's getting back to it, but just for the sake of it. Jazz's stats are even worse since the All-Star break. Who else was an All-Star? Was it just Rodon and Fried then?
Rodon and Fried.
Okay, so
nobody else, right? Yeah.
That sounds right.
Yep.
Okay, so Rodon has a 4.95 ERA in his 4 games since the All-Star break, and Fried has a 5.29. So the Yankees All-Stars are not doing well.
All-Star break, very bad, very bad. Horrible 20 games for Jazz here. It's a big sample size too. It's not like a very small.
That is not nothing.
Amount of at-bats. I mean, he's got to do something here. I don't know what's going on with him, but he's not looking like how he was looking pre-All-Star break. I'll tell you that. Like, I think leading up to the break, he was cooking, man.
He was.
He was doing so well. Let me just look at those 15 games there. Last 15. Man, going into the break, 27 games, he was batting 297 with a 977 OPS. Yes.
He did make a slick catch today.
He did. Maybe he'll come out of it soon. But I need you, Pop. I need you. Come on. I'm
going to go with the this award will be called Fitting the Narrative 2.
Part 2 or like 2 as in TOO?
It could also be like the Speaking of 2 like award. Like I can just run the same thing back, but you're leading me into awards.
Oh, okay. No way you're gonna say Jason Dominguez, right?
No, because that was there, and I did fool you with it. Because you can't play that. You can't say no way you're going to say. It counts as your vote.
Sure.
That was rude of you to try to do that to me.
But I can try.
No, I'm talking about Volpe.
Oh.
Because if you remember,
Started hitting homers.
We were talking about, okay, like Volpe just got back from the All-Star break. He's going to have 2 weeks of hitting the hell out of the ball, and everyone's going to think something's changed and we're on to something. But really, he just plays well after rest.
Mm-hmm. Why don't the Yankees analytics see that?
There's not much action you can do, and you would also not need to be blindly delusional.
Ah, yes.
Okay, so check this shit out. Volpe last year, first 14 games after the All-Star break. Last year, 373 batting average, 383 on base, 695 slug, 1.078 OPS, right?
Cool.
Great. This season, first 14 games after the All-Star break, 280 batting average, 315 on base. That's not great. 720 slug, 1.035 OPS.
Homering.
That's great. That's the first 2 weeks. Now the grind of the season comes. Volpe, in his last 7 games, 160 batting average, 192 on base, 280 slugging, 472.
I'm rubbing the ass on my hat.
It's the same sequence. It's nuts, dude. It's kind of crazy.
It is nuts.
Kind of nuts.
Crazy.
But the defense has looked great. And
Yes,
I mean that in all sincerity. It's not enough to convince me to have him be our starting shortstop next year. But the defense looked good.
The defense has been looking so much better. Like it. Good award. Good award. Good award.
That's the show?
Do you have any extra awards you want to give?
No.
Any other players you want to talk about that we didn't?
No. I mean,
Judge
has to get going, otherwise shut him down.
He got a big hit.
Bellinger's been bad everyone's been bad since the break, basically.
Yeah, I want to see Ryan McMahon slug. I heard a lot about him hitting homers, and I haven't seen him slug yet. Hasn't hit his first Yankee homer yet.
He had one today, that 2-0 pitch with the base.
That was right there from Abreu. He did not.
Stan's been good since the break.
Yes.
And then Volpe has a good OPS.
Bednar, closer.
And Grisham has a good OPS, but he's not hitting. At least Grisham's getting on base.
And
Volpe's OPS, Volpe's on base percentage from the break is .275.
That's shocking.
That's we didn't talk about this, but Ahmed Rosario was hurt.
Yeah, he got hurt. It's groundskeeping.
That sucked. And so did Mariano Rivera, which that's even a bad omen. That's a horrible.
You know who should have got something? Austin Wells can't play anymore.
Oh.
That's maybe something we should have talked about. Unless you're conceding the season and you want him to work on things. But Austin Wells.
Oh, man, Wells has been
the way
awful.
he's played is unplayable.
I mean, he's got 4 hits over his last 6 games, and that's the hottest he's been, and that got him to a 409 OPS. I mean, Wells, since the break, is maybe one of the worst players in the league.
Is he batting 100? I think he's batting like 100, right?
$122 with a 204 slug.
We're approaching a month of post All-Star break.
Yeah.
Sample size.
He might be one of the worst players that has 50 at-bats or 50 plate appearances since the break.
They called up J.C. Escara. So
hopefully that at least means they'll be like literally able to be quicker to pinch hit or sit for a day and all of that. But
has Ben Rice been bad? I don't think so. I feel like he's been hitting and getting on.
I feel like his season, like the down periods have been the same every time. Where it's like even when he's down, he just hits the ball really hard.
There are 2 players that have been worse than Austin Wells since the All-Star break.
Devin Williams.
Batters. Guess what teams they play for? If I gave you 4 guesses, I think
White Sox.
No,
Nationals.
I knew. No, that's why I gave you 4.
Oh, the Mets have been bad.
No,
Not the Mets.
Rockies.
no. Damn. Marlins and Pirates, and I know that the Marlins have been playing good. Henry Davis and Dane Myers. Those are the only 2 that have a worse slash line than Wellesley right now, whose slash line since the break is 122, batting average 170 on base, 204 slugging.
For the nerds out there, his WRC plus in that time?
Oh.
0.
Yeah, I don't think he can get at bats anymore. I mean, mine is at a 4. It's not even at a qualified batters. It's out of all 400 and all 472 players.
Even Ben Rice been struggling too since the break.
Sorry, 250 players. Everyone's been struggling since the break.
Yeah. I was trying to look for somebody, but there really isn't anyone.
Like Stanton's the only one with like actual.
Cam Schindler's been cool. Cam's been cool. I'm cool with Cam, pitching wise, but offense has been horrible. Looking forward to his development, man. That kid's gonna be good. I think somebody in our chat said Cam's gonna make a very great reliever. I think at some point.
I'm definitely excited for whatever the next version of him is.
Yes.
Whether that's a starter that figures out that next level or if a bullpen's in his future.
Yeah.
Let's take baby steps.
Yeah, he's got
Trade
cool
him.
stuff. Maybe.
Shane Green turned in the Didi. That worked out. If Schlittler can go get me someone.
What do you expect for next series? Who are they facing next?
Next season or next series?
Series, yeah.
Next series is 3 games against the Twins and then an off day.
Oh, boy.
Tomorrow is Will Warren versus Zebby Matthews. Tuesday is Carlos Rodon versus Pearson Ole. And then
Pierce
Wednesday,
my hole?
and then Wednesday, Schlittler versus Joe Ryan. So don't worry, we do get their best pitcher.
Yeah, Yankees are probably losing 2 out of 3.
Just bunt. Twins, just bunt.
Just make them play baseball, dog. You might win the game.
Oh, boy. This episode's over just like the Yankees season. Go Yanks. Tell them, Grams.
Go Yankees.
See you soon, Jake. Let me get this.
Oh, every year I have a kid, the Yanks don't make the playoffs. That's the curse. I forgot that. That's what we realized.
Taking this ass off my head.
I don't count 21 as making the playoffs.